Hello friends, and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald, the worst final evolutions. Well, after that amazing gym fight against Roxanne, these guys have pulled through, and we got our first badge. So now we can continue the story a little bit, in that being there was a robbery thanks to Team Aqua, and this gentleman up here is like, hey, you're that fantastic trainer who helped me in Petalburg Woods. Help, I was robbed by Team Aqua. I have to get the Devon goods back. If I don't, I'm going to be in serious trouble. Well, I am a generous trainer, so I will go and help you out. After this, Buchiana comes here and is like, I want to fight you. Yeah, I fought against a bunch of you while training these guys up. No problem. Oh, of course, it had to be the last patch. Yeah. Funny story, actually. When I was doing the training for these guys to get them up to level 15, throughout all of my fighting, I only ran into one other Skitty. So, Skitties are notoriously rare. Oh, what am I to do? We were on our walk, Pico and I, when we were jumped by an odd thug. The scoundrel made off with my darling Pico. Roar! I know they do a whole bunch of sound effects through text in these games, but you have to wonder exactly how they would have sounded like in real life doing that. It's just one of those weird things to imagine. It looks like we found the Team Aqua Grunt and a Whismur. Again, still no issue for these guys. So we'll just take care of this. You threatening me? Haha, I'll just fight you in a trainer battle. So you want a battle? Yes! I can't progress the plot without it. Thankfully, you'll be a piece of cake. I got through Roxanne, you're no trouble. Oh no, you've introduced luck. You might be able to defeat me if I'm unlucky. I, however, was not. My career in crime comes to a dead end. This is plain not right. The boss told me this would be a slick and easy job to pull. All I had to do was steal some package from Devon. You wanted that badly, take it. Okay, so we took care of that. And looks like this old man out here was looking for his Wingull. Pico, am I glad to see you're safe. Pico owes her life to you. They call me Mr. Briny, and you are? Ah, so you are Storm. I sincerely thank you. Now, if there's anything that troubles you, don't hesitate to tell me. You can usually find me in my cottage by the sea near Petalburg Woods. So yeah, that shack we passed before we entered the Petalburg Woods, that's where Mr. Briny lives. So we can get a favor from him, and he'll let us sail on his boat. Oh, hi, Abra. Now, I'm definitely strong enough to fight, but I'm not going to fight the Abra. Just want to get through these patches of grass. There we go. And hey, we got your goods back. And we got a Great Ball. Okay. So now we go into the Devon Building, which is the large building that we passed by here as I was coming up. So wants us to we saved his package, and now he wants us to deliver it. And now he's like, hey, wait a second, I might be able to help you out here. You can talk to our president. So, I'm Mr. Stone, the president of the Devon Corporation. I just got word about you. You saved our staff not just once, but twice. I have a favor to ask of an amazing person like you. I understand that you're delivering a package to Slayport's shipyard. Well, on the way, could you stop off in Dewford Town? I was hoping you could deliver a letter to Stephen in Dewford. Now, you should know that I am a great president. So I'd never be so cheap as to ask a favor for nothing in return. That's why I want you to have this. You received a Pokenav. That device, it's a Pokemon Navigator, or Pokenav for short. It's an indispensable tool for any trainer on an adventure. That's a map of the Hoenn region. You can check the locations of Dewford and Slayport easily. By the way, I've heard that sinister criminals, Magma and Aqua, I believe, have been making trouble far and wide. I think it would be best if you rested up before you head on your way. Well, how courteous of you. Well then, Storm, go with caution and care. So yes, now we have the Pokenav. So it is a, we have a town map. So here we go. And we can check the condition of our Pokemon. And by condition, it means how they would be in Pokemon contest, which I am not going to do any of those, because it is really tedious. I mean, fun if you get into it, but not my cup of tea, so to speak. Okay, and as we're about to exit, they're like, hey, wait a second, we need to do, we need you to hand it for a second so we can give you the match call feature. So this way we can keep an eye on certain trainers and whether or not they'll be able to battle us, or it's just a call feature. So basically this is an upgraded Pokegear from Generation 2. He's looking at us from the office window. Okay. So yeah, when it comes to like Pokenav, like I still much prefer the Pokegear. I don't know why, I just really like the design. Anyways, yeah, the match call feature put on your Pokenav. Well, let's register each other. Well, that works. Oh, by the way, I passed Mr. Briny in Petalburg Woods. I guess he's on his way home to his cottage by the sea. How's your Pokedex coming along? Yeah, sure, why not? Just beat Roxanne. These guys could probably handle your Pokemon, no problem. Watch as I'm proven vastly wrong. Well, they're at level, so that's a start. However, I think Piers has got this. Oh yeah, no problem on this one. And there we go, level 16. Level 20, I think, is when Piers will evolve. And a Torchic. Oh no, Torchic is getting pumped. And that was not a critical hit. That's scary. Okay. Well, that's good. Better than I expected. Okay. Oh, by the way, Mr. Briny, who I just passed. Storm, you just moved here, so you might not know this, but Mr. Briny was once a revered seafarer. So there's your hint. Oh, hey, sailing in a boat. Okay, well, we're on track. I did get the cut HM, so I think it is time to do this. Replace tackle. Oops. Get that up. Press in time. There we go. Koneko can handle a few fights for the moment. This way I can get a few items. All that X accuracy is just going to be money. Okay. And there is another way I can go in here too. It's just mostly for items, so I don't think it's going to be too valuable. Do I have a repel on me? Yes, I do. So I'll make use of that. So I'm not... I don't know where all the hidden items are here. I know there's a few of them. So got the Miracle Seed. I don't know if any grass type moves will end up on my guys, so Miracle Seed might not be too useful, but I like to get all my items first. Okay. Another item there. Yeah, more X items for the sell pile. Oh, yeah. Usually when they do that, that's a big sign of, hey, there's something actually here. Okay, just in time. Yeah, I already got you. Well, that is convenient because it does bring me out right here to Mr. Briny's hut. Oh, you saved my darling Pico, that's right. We owe so much. What's that? You want to sail with me? You have a letter bound for Dewford and a package for Slateport, then. Quite the busy life you must lead. But certainly, what you're asking is no problem at all. You've come to the right man. We will set sail for Dewford. Anchors away! I always did like this little tune here. Oh, here's the match call feature. Oh, where are you now? It sounds windy wherever you are. I just heard from Devon's Mr. Stone about your Pokenav, so I decided to give you a call. Sounds like you're doing fine, so that's fine with me. You take care now. Yeah, this is how you get certain people in the Pokenav, is they're scripted to call you at certain points if you hadn't gone back and visited them. Okay. But here we are in Dewford. So we have to deliver a letter to someone named Steven, but Steven isn't actually in the town. Steven is currently hiding out in a cave. Now, if you know the way around the cave, you can go into the cave, do your business there, and then you can leave the island whenever. But I'm not going to do that. The way the game intends for you to do it, if you're not familiar, is to beat the gym, which then allows you to use Flash outside of battle. And then you would go through the cave. Okay, I think there was some... Yeah. So, I'm going to do the gym, because then it gets me the second badge. Oh yeah, I should probably heal up first. I'll do the gym, and then I'll do the cave. And we'll see what happens. Now, this is going to be interesting as well, because the gym here, it's a fighting type gym, so my Pokemon can actually damage the gym leader's Pokemon normally. But fighting is super effective against normal, so I have to watch out for that. But I have basically the perfect counter in Dusty, because Dusty's types perfectly resist fighting. So we'll see what happens, but I'm still going to give these guys a little bit of training too. So the way this gym works, it's pitch black. If you know where you're going, that's great. But if you happen to run into any trainers, if you beat them, you light the way. But it just so happened that I found the gym leader right away. Okay. Well, why not, you know? Start with these guys. Dusty can be my finisher. But anyways, I'm Brawly. I've been churned in these rough waves of these... Hold on, let me make sure I read that right. I've been churned in the rough waves of these parts, and I've grown tough in the pitch black cave. So you wanted to challenge me? Well, let's see what you're made of. So I think it's Meditite, Machop, and Makuhita I have to deal with. All powerful in their own right. Okay. So we're going to start with Shenanigans. I'm disadvantaged, so I have to use every trick in the book. It's just like how I fought Roxanne. Except this time I can use Attract. There we go. So now while that's going on, I need to remember to not rely on Sing. Well, still immobilized by love. Okay, we're going to make this a little easier for either Koneko or Piers. Well, that amounted to very little. You know what? Let's try. There we go. Oh, I forgot. This is one of my favorite gym themes to listen to for battles. Like I would spend a lot of time just like even after I defeated the last Pokemon of a gym leader. I wouldn't go right away to the congratulations screen. I would just sit there and listen to the music. This was one of my favorite tunes. Alright. Well, Koneko did a little bit. I mean, it's tough for normal types here, so we'll see what happens, but... Oof. And those were not critical hits. Alright. Here comes the Meditite. Now, Meditite can be tricky unless it decides to go for Focus Punch. But Meditite's ability doubles its attack. So, getting hit by a fighting move from a Meditite will hurt. But thankfully it decided to use Focus Punch, which I have to not hit the Meditite for Focus Punch to work. So that works. Odor Sleuth? Ha! No thanks. Alright, well, here comes a Makuhita. Okay, so I'm fairly certain you've got like Karate Chop and Vital Throw, so lowering your accuracy will do me no good. So if Piers is going down, I'm making this easier for Dusty. Now, I'm also certain this Makuhita has Guts as an ability, so if I poisoned it, that would be trouble. Hold on, we're going to make this even more difficult for this Makuhita to do something. Well, I negated its attack boost. And it negated the defense drop. So you know what? Confusion! Let's go! Well, that's pretty good. I think that might be 3 hits. Okay. Okay, it's got a Citrus Berry. I'm fairly certain Brawly can use a potion. So, still got a few more confusions to go through. Not sure if that's in potion range yet. I could get lucky on the next hit. Yeah! Oh. This is why I'm kind of glad I got a Pokemon that double resists fighting. Oh hey, you upgraded to Super Potions? Boo! Well, it looks like it'll be 3 hits again. Well, I don't think Confusion will take the Makuhita out if it does get confused. Could be wrong. And I'm wrong. I like that. Dusty, the MVP. And there we go. Considering how much work I had to put into beating Roxanne, this seems kind of anticlimactic, not gonna lie. But that takes care of Brawly, so Gym Badge number 2 is mine. And funny thing is, if you remember with my description earlier about what you could do here, you'll notice how there was a point where it's like, you could actually leave the island without fighting Brawly. Brawly is one of the Gym Badges you can skip entirely. And the move that it allows you to use is completely optional. So you could go through the whole game forgetting you had to fight Brawly, and then paid the price for it later when you arrive at the Pokemon League. But there we go. So that handles, that takes care of Brawly. That was pretty simple. Alright, so, well, I've still got a little time here for a couple of things. So I'm going to go deliver the letter to Steven in the cave. And I just remembered too, one of the items I got during my previous monologue was a silk scarf. So I'm going to give that to Koneko, and that way Koneko's normal moves will receive a small power boost. And I totally just walked into your range. Please tell me you don't have like 3 Magikarps. Nope, just 1 Tentacool. And that works for me. Ooh, nice hit. Now, Tentacools are known for being more specially defensive, so hitting them on the physical side is a good idea. Alright, if I go up here, I think there's a hidden item I can get over here. Yes, I do remember that. So, yeah. Oh. That one I didn't know, but it was like, hey, small boulder here, let's try it. And I was right. Okay, so this hiker here, because flash is an entirely optional thing, you can just skip this outright. Teach head move flash, lights up even the cave, pure darkness. Now we'll see how the wild Pokemon act. Yeah, you can get Makuhitas, you can get Zubats. I think you can get Sableye here in Emerald. Yeah, Abra appears here too. So if you're looking for a Psychic type that you want to train up. But I won't be sticking around here for too long. I might even pop another Repel here in just a moment. Just once I actually get into the cave. I am definitely going to pop a Repel as soon as I get into the cave. Yeah, because I won't get any good experience from fighting the wild Pokemon here. They're half my level. Okay, but I do remember the way through a majority of this cave. There's an extra section here if you come back with the Mach Bike. But I don't need to. But maybe a spoiler for something in the future. I will be coming back here because there are things I want to get from this cave. It's just a matter of making sure... Oh, perfect timing for that. Just getting this because I know it's here. But first things first, gotta run away from a Zubat. Get away! So let's say free Everstone. Not that I need it, but it's a thing. And we will repel. So I think, yeah, it's this. Oops. There we go. So now I go all the way over to this spot here, and hey, look at that. This must be Steven. My name is Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Oh, a letter for me. So there we go. Handed over the letter. Okay, thank you. Well, you went through all this trouble to deliver that, so I need to thank you. Let's see, I'll give you this TM. Contains my favorite move, Steel Wing. So hey, free TM. I'll take it. Your Pokemon appear quite capable. If you keep training, you could even become the champion of the Pokemon League one day. Well, that's what I think. I know, since we got to know each other, let's register one another in our Pokenavs. Hey, look at all the people I'm getting. Now I've got to hurry along. Alright. Well, that takes care of all the business in Dewford. Pretty quick and simple. I was expecting that to be a little longer with some trainer fights in the gym. But, you know, I just happened to find Brawly right off the bat. So I'm just going to do another quick heal up here to freshen up my Pokemon a little bit. And then I think I'm going to call the episode here. So, thank you very much for watching today. Hope you enjoyed that. I know that, like I said, with that gym fight, it was kind of anticlimactic because it's like all that work I put into Roxanne for a pretty epic episode. And then I just happened to have the right Pokemon to be like, hey, I'm just going to curb stomp Brawly and just take him out, get his badge. Granite Cave was no big deal. It was kind of a lighter episode, admittedly, but it was still necessary to do. So hopefully you still found enjoyment out of it nonetheless. So anyways, thank you very much for watching today. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.